Here I have just completed the installation of VS Code and I have just started the session of Visual Studio Code and just selected the lightweight theme. In the next step, it is asking me to install the extensions. So I am going to tick on this particular section like install recommended extensions. So these recommended extensions are the one as shown on the screen on this left side where I am hovering my mouse cursor. So these are the recommended extension that it's going to install. Apart from that, we are going to use this built-in terminal, install git and customize your shortcut, mark done. Okay, and before we do anything, we are just going to click on this install button over here, all the install button. Okay, so again please note that at present the installation of these extensions like Docker, Dev containers, Kubernetes are not required or mandatory. We are just installing them. Okay, so now let's start the main setup of Visual Studio Code. So over here search Python, and in case this extension marketplace is not available or somehow you have hide it or you have closed it, so just go to this files section, preferences, and then just go to this extensions part. Over here search for Python and then you will get this first option Python, which is provided by Microsoft. So this is Python extension and provided by Microsoft. So we are going to click on this install button and let's wait till this Python extension is going to be installed. The next thing that we need to install is Black Formatter. Now again search for Black Formatter. You will get this second option Black Formatter. So just click on this install and again wait till this installation has been completed. What is this Black Formatter? So Black Formatter is going to help us in writing Python code in the required format. And one more thing that we need to install is Sonar Linked. This particular thing, like as you can see over here, linter to detect and fix coding issues locally in this different programming platforms. Okay, so this is going to be very much helpful to us. So that's why we need to install this Sonar Linked as well. So click on this install section. Okay, so that installation has also been completed. Now next thing is press Ctrl Shift P key on your keyboard. For Mac it can be Windows or Options Shift P key. Over here search for settings and look for Open User Settings JSON. Okay, click on this particular section. Over here you will get this JSON file in which we are going to add few more lines to make it working with our Python programming. Over here I am going to add this particular code. Just give me a moment. I have put comma at the end of the line and I will paste this particular code and I will save this particular file. Now let's understand what we are doing over here. So over here we are saying that the default formatter for Python will be Black Formatter, for which we have just installed the extension. Then if we save the script, on saving the script, Black Formatter will format the entire script or entire code. Editor rulers. So you can see over here that we are doing everything under this Python section. It means that whenever we are going to open any Python script, you are going to get these three rulers. One at the 80 number of characters, one at the 100 number of characters, and another one is at the 120 number of character. And apart from that, outside of this Python section, we have defined another editor.rulers section, and again we have defined a ruler at the character number 120 or at the length of 120, and you can see that we have got one ruler over here in the red color. Over here this Python section indicates that whatever the changes or whatever the rules we have provided over here, whatever the settings we have made over here within this Python section are applicable for Python scripts.py file, and whatever we have mentioned outside of this Python section, it is applicable to the entire Visual Studio Code editor. And that's where for any script or anything we are going to get this red line at 120 characters length. Now just save it and restart the Visual Studio Code. Now just open any Python script, or we can create any new file having .py extension. So over here you can see that it is asking that rather you want to create text file or Python file. So we will click on this Python file. Okay, and you can see that over here we have got 3 rulers. One is in green, one is in blue, and another one is in red. This green is at 80 characters length, then this blue is at 100 characters length, and red is at 120 characters length. Now only usage of these rulers is it will help us to identify that rather my code length is within the limit of 79 characters as per PEP8 standard or not. Let's keep it till here.